Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be unto you, brother.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
What's your name, akhi?
Hassan Azizuddin Omar.
MashaAllah, Hassan Azizuddin Omar. Beautiful name. And you are Muslim, right?
That is correct.
When did you accept Islam?
Well, it's kind of a interesting story. My father and mother were African American, born here in the United States and raised in the United States, and I had an understanding of Islam through the Nation of Islam. This was my understanding growing up. However, it wasn't until I was older that I received a more universal teaching of Islam and learned about the differences and what can be held.
Okay, Nation of Islam, you're talking about Farrakhan, Muhammad?
Well, Malcolm X, Elijah Muhammad, Warith Deen Muhammad, Farrakhan, and things like this, yes.
Yeah, but Malcolm X, he finally came to the same conclusion like yours, to the same universal Islam, right?
Yes.
Right. So when did you do that? When did you decide to accept the mainstream Islam, the pure Islam?
Well, I'm 27, and it wasn't until I was in college that I started to question kind of the ideologies of people, both non-Muslims and Muslims, and what they were doing was really what brought me closer to, or brought me more into the Deen. Making salat. I didn't know how to pray, so.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why somebody in the college, like you have a lot of aspirations, and you are in the college, that is the time to live your life and whatever. What makes somebody in the college think to like check the ideologies and these things? Were you missing anything in your life?
Yes, I think the core of, I think this was probably the most, the deal breaker, so to speak. One of the things, one of the pillars in Islam is your shahada, la ilaha illallah.
Declaration of faith.
Declaration of faith.
Right.
And so I said to myself, if one says with their heart and their mind that this is what they believe, then this is how they should act. So, you know, in college, like, people say and do things all the time, and for me, the personal issue I had with the things that were going on around me were people's actions and what they say and believe contradicting one another. Yeah.
So things didn't make, a lot of these ideologies, like, they didn't make sense for you?
No. The only thing that, well, Islam made sense. So, yes.
So what was the most prominent idea in Islam that attracts you more than anything else?
I think, well, wow, there's so many things in Islam that make this deen, this religion, superior, if you will.
Yeah, I'm taking you back to the time where you first considered this, what looks more like brighter than other ideas or whatever.
How each Muslim brother and Muslim sister interact with each other. They check each other, you know, for good. And so when they check each other for good, you know, they ask you questions like, oh, brother, sister, are you coming to the iftar, you know, for Ramadan, or
breaking a fast and
breaking a fast and and breaking a fast and things like this. It makes you feel welcome. It's just a feeling of togetherness, happiness.
Somebody's asking about you for you,
right?
Not for anything else, for any interest.
Right.
Yeah, beautiful, mashallah. So, what do you work?
Sun State Security. I'm a security officer.
I can tell.
Yes. Yeah, I'm a security officer. I've been now working with security for a couple of months, and before that it was something else. So.
Okay, how does Islam fit in with your career? Like,
well,
it's easy to pray at workplace, you know.
Well,
Do
yes.
you identify yourself as Muslim in the first place?
Yes, yes. I do make it clear that there are some things that I need, like, but however, for example, I had to cut my beard. I had to shave. This is a requirement. However, at the same time, they allow me to the freedom to make salat.
You do have a little beard there. Nice one.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
well, you know, the sides and my, you know, so.
Okay, so you love to have a beard.
I miss it. I love it. You know, mashallah. It's like one of the small but really good things in Islam. So.
Okay, how is like Islam in the life of an American? How did you said you came from a Muslim family, but probably they have some disagreement with the mainstream Islam or the universal Islam as you said. How did they accept that movement in your life easily? What can you give me an idea about?
Well, it's really simple. There are some of my brothers and sisters that don't accept the issues, like they don't believe they have to, per se, they don't really necessarily believe they have to make salat. They believe working is more important. If they are doing other things that benefits them, you know, they do this. This was also an understanding of the early nation of Islam. But my move, growing the beard, none of my brothers grew beards. I was the only one who grew a beard and made salat on time and things like this, and chose this as a part of my life. But like I said, it's very simple. They either believe it, or you know, and follow it, or they don't. So.
Okay, so the next question, I guess, would be, what would you say to Americans, to non-Muslims? Some people, you know, most of the masses, probably they have some, their ideas about Islam is a little bit stereotyped. They look at Muslims as he can't be an American, she cannot be an American, you should be an immigrant, somebody who is alien, coming from somewhere else.
Yeah.
What would you say to?
Well, that's like I said. Well, this is more complex because of people's political views and things like this. People may ascribe certain, you know, have these stereotypes already set in their head. But if I were to say anything to anybody, you know, if they knew of somebody who's Muslim, just by meeting them face to face, you know, if a woman was wearing her hijab or a brother had his beard, you know, maybe ask him, you know, a few questions like, what do you truly believe? Why do you do these basic things? You know, and if not, if you don't have if you can't find the heart to do that, then read our book. You know, read the Quran, you know, for yourself, and see why we believe these things, and you know what is true, what truly is Islam.
Beautiful, beautiful. I like the statement. Read for yourself. Read for yourself. Yeah. So sincerely, what can you tell me? What did Islam give you as a person?
Joy.
Joy.
Joy. Yes. I didn't know what it felt like to be so happy, you know, be so content. I mean, like in college and things, there are things that happen that give you temporary pleasure, or you know, pleasure. That's what it is. But it's not joy. It's not this feeling of like I said,
content. You mean maybe
well,
being pleased with yourself?
Yeah, things like that. Being happy with your achievements. You know, truly coming to success.
Which lead to joy at the end.
Yes.
That is really an unexpected answer from you, because many people might think Islam is not offering. Islam is ordering, and you be committed to pray that many times and do that many things, and they look at it as burden and stuff. But you say Islam is giving you joy in the first place.
It's unlike anything else. Unlike anything else, and that's why I knew that this was, for me, this was the truth. This is what I had been striving for. It's what people dream about. It's what people work all their lives for.
Okay. Okay.
So that's what I found in Islam.
That's beautiful. And with this, we come to the end of that short interview. Thank you so much. Barakallahu feek. May Allah bless you. Assalamu alaikum.
Salam.
Peace be unto you.